Concrete Placement LLC for all of your concrete needs, including installation and repair of driveways, garage floors, patios, sidewalks, walkways, stairs, stamped concrete, color, seal, and epoxy, all done by one company with almost 30 years of experience. Call today for your quote. Allcrete Concrete Placement LLC, 845-413-9459. Allcrete Concrete Placement LLC. House of Barbers, located right across the street from Marist College on Route 9. House of Barbers. Call today to get your fades, regular cuts, edge-ups, beards, hot towel shaves, apparel, and gift certificates for your loved ones. Open Monday through Thursday, 8:30 to 4:30, late on Friday till 7, and again open on Saturday till 4:30. Contact Sal today for your appointment or just walk in. 845-232-5036. House of Barbers.
Ooh, it's finally TV, but you don't need cable or sling to see me. Black on his soapbox, Gabe in his bag. Now that's some real black ink. Load the 9 with the mag. First take, the last take. We can juggle the top. Like a barber with the clips, the way we talk in the shop. And since life is like a movie, we gon' stick to the plot. That's why we sponsored by the brand and scrape the white off the top. Get it? That means we dope. So I'ma need my brothers and sisters to stay woke. And we gon' lace the product with facts and straight jokes. The voice of the valley is here to spread hope. Supports a steep slope. They gon' have to let me cook. I don't know how to stop. From the culture to the music, anything else hot. Catch us every Tuesday once you step in the house. Cause all they really wanna know, what we talking about. I'm out.
Oh, and here we go. Another episode of What We Talking About. Yes, indeedy. We wrote graffiti on the bus with my name last from the Looking Glass. Yo, peace everybody out there and finally TV world and abroad across this whole beautiful globe. You know what it is. It's finally TV. It's What We Talking About. It's every Tuesday, 7 p.m. Always with your boy Gabriel and none other than co-creator, co-host of the show, King Blakout. How you do, sir?
Sir, I need you to address me in the appropriate fashion.
What's that?
King of the 8.
Oh, man, here we go.
You know who I am. They know who I am.
King of the 8. Is that what
There
you're claiming nowadays?
That's what I'm claiming? Or is that what I am?
I'm asking you.
King of the 8.
Look at you. And you're going to spark on that. That's it. That's a black and mild, y'all. Be easy. Be easy. It's a black and mild. You're smoking in the crib now. Okay.
It's crazy, bro. Crazy. I'm in the man cave, so it's safe over here.
Ah, you got the man cave. Okay. I like it. So it's been a week. Last week we had the privilege and pleasure to do the show in person, which was really cool. I enjoyed that. So thank you for the visit, good sir.
Of course.
You was everybody's got their busy weeks and stuff. So how'd your week go after that up to today?
You know, you're straight.
I don't know, and that's why
you
I'm
definitely
asking.
know. Seen some things, went to some places. You know what I mean?
Got you.
Hung out with the Wody, and hung out with my man Chris. From in the studio with the Rec Boys. You know what I mean? Got to see him in person. You know, we do that once a year. Where he comes outside and we get to chill and poly a little bit. So that was good. So I mean, it was good, man. Got away for the weekend. Chill with the homie. You know what I mean? Chill with the homies. Tapped in and just kind of woosah. You know.
Nah, that's dope.
Had to handle a little business, a little personal stuff, but at the same time, you know, trying to balance it all out.
Yeah. I get that. The way life be life, and if you don't have that skill right now, you cooked, man. You done out here.
Fried. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, no, shout out to everybody who made it through another week. Remember, you were blessed every time you woke up, just like today, to be able to listen to me ramble on and talk about some of the stuff that's floating around in the air. A few different things we're going to get to today. We're going to talk about the BET Awards. We'll talk about we got to talk about the presidential debate, if not for just a moment. Rick Ross out in Vancouver. Got a little Eminem news. Got a little Meg Thee Stallion news. Got some sponsors. We got Verse Day Thursday coming up, and
got some Bronny James.
Oh, some Bronny James. Yeah. We got to talk about that. I actually got to write this down. We're going to talk a little bit of b-ball because Knicks made some moves, and now the Sixers have made some moves, and I want to know, it's looking dark for the Knicks right now. We're going to get to that.
Shout out to Bill Skills and St. Thomas. That's what's up, man. St. Thomas is beautiful. Shout out, bro.
What's up, man? Yo, anytime you can put your feet in the sand and just chill out there, and it's like 80-something degrees, and you got bikinis and people having fun and music. Yo, listen, man. Thanks. Enjoy it for me, sir. Enjoy it for me. We're going to play Who Said What today, and there's some points to be had. We got Vanessa on the leaderboard. We got Rock's Kitchen right on her heels. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be fun today. We're going to talk about a lot of things. Did you get to watch the BET Awards past Sunday, good sir?
Why would I do that?
Did you watch the highlights on YouTube? Let me ask you that.
I watched the highlights. Yeah. Okay. I'm informed.
Okay, you're informed.
Yeah.
As did I. There's no way I'm sitting through another award show. I just won't. Can't. I won't do it. Birthing a new seed, brother, from Bill Skills. He's letting you know. Peace, man. Peace.
Appreciate it, Bill. Appreciate it, man. Next time you go to St. Thomas, take me, because now you know I need a break. Hold me down.
Fatherhood. Salute to that. So I did catch up on the BET Awards. I was watching some performances. I got to get that in. I watched a couple of speeches go down. When you watch it online like I did, you're more concerned about the performances, right? Like the winners and stuff. It's like, I don't know, that's secondary to me. How you feel about that?
Nah, you're right on. It's about the culture. It's not about the awards. Who gives a fuck? The only time the awards matter when it's egregious, which is a weird thing to think about, right? Nobody cares that you won 12 BT awards, but we care. Right. You should have won one and they didn't give it to you, right?
Right. As evidenced by our boy.
Yeah, who's our boy?
Childish Gambino.
What?
You saw him?
Definitely seen him.
I mean, he had a point, I guess. You know what I'm saying?
It is Jay-Z.
When you're listening to the clip, do you think, why are you doing this? Or are you agreeing with him as he saw it? I'm
agreeing with him.
You're agreeing with him.
Because I completely understood where he was coming from. When you talk about legitimizing your award show, this is why it matters if you don't get the picks. At least a general consensus of I could see that. Like, I may not want that person to win, but I could at least understand where it came from. To have legitimacy in your awards, the awards got to make sense. If none of them make sense to the people that are watching, then your awards have no value, because the only value is in the people who see the awards and put value into them. So, like, if I'm handing out a fucking trophy because you got the best hat, don't nobody care about Black's Hat Awards. So that value ain't there. So if we all watching and we don't agree, if the masses do not agree with what you're doing with your awards, you devalue them, and then what's the purpose of them? So what he was saying holds a lot of weight. Because I feel like other people may not have known that stat about the BET Awards and about Will Smith, but him bringing it to light says a lot about how he looked at it. And I think just hearing it makes me like, yeah, that is kind of weird, ain't it?
Right.
BET Award, Black Entertainment Television Awards. What's up with that?
When he said, boy, Sam won more, he's neck and neck with Sam. Yeah. I was like, oh, okay, I guess I see where you coming from, brother. I don't know. I think at first glance, I think most, and I have to say at first when I'm looking at it, it seems like pandering for that, but it is, as he spoke on, you could tell he was like, it's not really pandering. I'm just telling you that this is what it is. Like, this is just a fact. Don't even give me one. You know what I'm saying? But this is what I'm saying. Right. I took it that way. So salute to him for speaking his mind. You can always leave it to him to do something like that. I can always appreciate him for that. Always.
Look, Chris in the house. What up, Chris?
What's up, Chris, man?
What up, Chris?
We out here today, man. Rec Boys in the building, in the studios on tomorrow, 7 p.m. Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Make sure you check them out. So with the awards, with that part in particular, did any of the performances, the stand out to you?
The who's?
Any any?
Is that what they're calling them? All right.
Yo, hold that thought. We'll be right back. All right, so, whoa, I'm bugging over here. Anyway, performance-wise,
yeah. You mean that thing that Sexy Red did? Is that what that was called?
Yeah.
I don't agree with the descriptor, sir. Is that what that was?
There were some performances on there. Yeah. So you
I
didn't like
care.
But it was.
Remember, like a year ago, wasn't it just a year ago when we had like the Girl Power, BET Awards? It was all females all the time, and it was super big energy. Why would you follow it up with another Girl Power all girl awards with big energy? Or is the point that all these dudes making this trash music is trash? So let's just salute the women. We like that better, even though I think that there ain't no diversity in the female music either. Like, what are we really doing? You might as well highlight both the men and the women because it's both pretty mediocre in general. I don't mean every single person. I mean in general, it's a mediocre time for the culture. Outside of a few standouts, obviously.
Well, I think they're just really they're topical. They're in the now, and I just think that female MCs,
female what?
Female artists, they have the eye of the culture. They have the eye of the people right now, and so yeah.
In what sense? We like looking at their booty meat? Because I think there's a difference between like you caring about their songs and you like looking at them on Instagram.
They're not separating the two though.
Okay, fair.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't need to celebrate their music if we only watch them for their booty meat. Well, and maybe what I'm saying is lost.
It's a great point because I'm watching it with my wife. Shout out Angie, right? And like, we're watching it, and she's not appreciating all these cheeks. You know what I'm saying? She's really not. Like, I'm telling her it ain't nothing. Like, this is just how it is. You're gonna sit here and enjoy it. I gotta watch all these other performances every other time, every other year.
Look, you hear this guy over here? Hold up, my camera reverse. You see this guy over here? I bet. See the smile? Yeah, go ahead, Gabe.
You know what I'm
Bury
saying?
That hole.
But I have to say she didn't appreciate it, and she definitely called it out. Like, yo, it's a lot of cheeks out here. You know what I'm saying?
To that point, did you see? I know you watched the highlights, not the whole show. I did catch parts of the show. I didn't watch in real time, but I caught parts of it on
replay. Me too.
Because it came on 12 different times.
Right.
Was there a female performance where they did not show their ass? Well, was there a single female who got on stage? And I don't mean Taraji.
Yes.
Who?
Lauren got up there with enough material to cover everybody.
Lauren looked like a bag lady.
It was crazy.
Auntie Lauren.
Yo, that was
take
crazy.
Lauren out the equation because she's not what we're talking about. We're talking about today's music. From any of the contemporary people in today's music, did any of those females get on stage and not show their ass?
No. Even Lotto. Well, Lotto had like biker shorts on, but
every female who got on stage showed the booty meat. All of them.
To a certain point, they did. Some more than others. Like, Meg and Ice Spice, they were out there lingerie and bathing suits. They were like, yo, here I am. Hello.
Victoria Monet. That's interesting, Vanessa. I guess she was more modest than most of them.
Yeah.
I get that. It's some booty meat, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, you don't have to show your ass at all. You just don't.
Right.
If you want me to take you serious as a musician, why is that all you keep putting in my face? And then you get mad when men objectify you.
Right.
Or don't respect your pen when that's all you're doing.
Correct. And we're going to talk more about that a little bit later when we get to one of our other topics, because that's that part, So I watched most, if not all. I just didn't watch the little kids performance. I didn't see the point in that. But I did watch all the performances, and man, I was not really impressed with much, I gotta say, coming from my point of view. Like, I'm just sitting down, peep the scene, right? I'm sitting down, it's evening time, I'm eating, chilling with wifey, just looking for something to watch. Oh, you know what? We missed the awards. Let's watch all the performances while we chilling. Yep, let's do it. So we're putting it on, and we're getting bored. We're like, let's go see the next one. Let's see the next performance. You know what I'm saying? Let's fast forward a little bit, see what happens.
Why were you bored? Why were you getting bored?
I don't know. The one thing I will say is a couple of the girls on stage, man, like were actually like they were rapping. They weren't.
Sure.
They were actually rapping. You know what I'm saying? Like there wasn't a lot of lip syncing going on. There were show tracks, but it wasn't like the full song playing and they're just lip syncing. You know, like I have to say that part was dope in my opinion. You know what I mean? So that was my Victoria Monet. That's true. My takeaway from it was I appreciated that they at least came out to actually vocalize their songs and their lyrics. I like that.
Okay. Did you like the songs?
No, I'm not really a fan. Even Lauren, who's my contemporary, you know, she did stuff that, yeah, like I like what song, which one is this? And then the way she like usually when I always say that when you mix live band with good hip hop, it's usually pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? Like
I feeling her rendition to Fuji La?
Nah.
You didn't like that when Clef jumped out?
No, I did like when Clef jumped out, but like
you wasn't feeling Fuji La.
I wasn't feeling the whole performance. The whole thing was just like it was kind of mid, you know, and it didn't need to be mid. It's Lauryn Hill here, you know, she's on the heels of, or not the heels, but she's on the precipice of going on a huge tour with Fugees and the whole nine. Did you see the fake prize? Did you see the fake prize? I thought he right away, cousin.
Terrible.
You saw it though, right?
I was like, oh no.
Yeah. I thought of you right away, cuz I was like, yo, Black. Yeah, there was no major standout from the performances, in my opinion, my humble opinion. And I'm just sitting there chilling on my couch, just looking for something to watch and be entertained. And it was all just, if it wasn't for the yeeks, I probably would have turned it all off quick. But you know, Ice Spice got some yeeks.
It's gonna sound like hate when I say it.
Okay.
I don't see all these yeeks though. I'm good.
No, I hear you.
It's like, okay, got it. Like, make some good music.
Right. I get that part. Was there anything egregious?
Yes.
In the which was for which one? Which
how
award?
You do a fucking Usher tribute and got nothing but females performing? Now granted, you know, Childish came out, but I'm saying like, really?
Right.
See, this is what I'm talking about. I feel like they just lean into the ass. This is why I can't respect what I saw the other day. Like, it's a Usher tribute. You can't find no men to sing.
And they all big them up.
No Friday, no Lucky Day, no like seriously?
Right.
No Duran, like no nobody. No Breezy, like nothing.
He didn't win album of the year either, which I thought was okay. That Killer Mike album, I did like that album a lot. You know, I thought, huh?
I'm sorry, I'm talking about people that could have been singing for Usher.
Oh,
that's just. It's only cute if there's a reason why the women are doing it. It wasn't cute to me. It was like, okay, we can't find niggas that want to do this, or maybe I don't know, maybe they have a bag, so we just gonna bring all women out because why mix it up? People will question why you got 3 dudes and 3 women instead of just all dudes. So we just went to all women. Like that's how I look at it. Like somebody fumbled that. Production fumbled that.
It's not because that sounds weird. If that's it, that sounds weird. My opinion.
I know he came back and shot some bell and said he was appreciative of the tribute. That's dope. And I'm not saying the women didn't try their best, but you know, like I seen them like big up Aretha, I seen them big up the legends, and I seen Beyonce and them come out and do the tributes. You know what I mean? Like I seen tributes that make sense.
So Chris wasn't happy. Maybe that's why I wasn't feeling the performances halfway because of the audio. Did you find the audio to be a little trash?
I haven't thought they had good audio in years. That's just me though.
Will Smith did a good job. Will Smith, like that song though, talk about pandering. You know what I'm saying? Like
pandering, sir.
What did you call it? What do you call that?
Nah, I want you to expound. He did his Kirk Franklin. So go ahead, expound. He did his I Believe I Can Fly. Go ahead.
Yeah, he did right. So
What'd you think?
I don't know. I just think, I know the machine behind Will is very powerful and it's a conglomerate. I get it, so they're gonna go for the most appealing thing that they can get with to generate and get the ball rolling and just do what they're used to seeing when it involves Will Smith. I get it. I don't know. The song's not bad, man. And although I will say this, that flow in the first verse for that song, he listened to a lot of Way I Am. I sit back with this pack, it's exact, this bag of this weed. Yo, I was like, holy moly, that flow. I know that flow. And then it dawned on me, it was that,
Yeah, throw that whole shit away.
Throw
that whole shit away. Yeah, bro, throw the whole shit away. Nobody needed that. We ain't need that. The culture ain't need that. What was that for? Why he do that, Gabe?
I don't know.
How was that? Why him?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know.
You smacked the fire out of Chris Rock. What you should have did was get in that stage and apologize to Chris Rock before you did any kind of redemptive kind of fucking song. Before you wanted to pander to something. Yeah, like get on the stage and say, I'm a dick. I assaulted this man. Yep. I apologize for my actions.
That's it.
Something.
That's it. We'll be right back. If he would have done that and then did that song, no, that's all ultimate. Oh my God, this guy is blowing everybody to try to get on a good side. You know what I mean? I think he should have just came out and done that and just said, yo, look out for my new album coming. Here's a little snippet or something. You know what I mean? It was a big ordeal. He had the biggest production for that song.
He got the biggest budget too. He's Will Smith.
Right.
Are you checking for that though? You checking for that? For that 2K25, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
I'll always check on the Fresh Prince and see what he's got going on. But like I'm not like, I'm not clamoring for it. I'm not biting at the chomp, waiting for, at the bid or whatever to hear it. But yeah, no, I'll give it a listen. It's Will Smith, and
I got you.
He can rap. He can rap. I would love to hear what he would say on like a album cut versus something that he knows going to be put out, and see what he's talking about there. You know what I mean? But
he could have just did just the two of us and then got off the stage. Like,
100%.
That shit he was on, I didn't care about, bro. I'm sorry. I just didn't care. Not because I hate Will Smith. I like Will Smith. I went to go see Bad Boys. What is it? Forever?
Yeah.
Forever in the Day.
15th one.
It was cool. I like Will Smith a lot. I love the new Bel Air shit. That's my show.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good show. It's a good show. I just didn't need this from Will. I didn't need this from Will. I needed an apology. Niggas keep shooting bail. I need an apology. I need you to acknowledge the wrongdoing. Like, as a man, we all got to face consequences for our actions. And I know I said it before and it sounded funny when I said, like, he assaulted somebody on national TV and nothing came of it. But, like, I think that got glazed over a little bit. I mean, I ever heard from people like, that's funny. I'm like, it was funny, but I meant it in almost a serious way. I'm not trying to get Will Smith locked up. I'm saying, though, if I assaulted somebody on national TV, bro, it's not going to just go away. Not without me acknowledging what the fuck happened. You feel me? So like, nah, I didn't need that from him. I didn't need no redemptive song, no pandering song, none of that shit. You an icon. You him. Just own your shit as a man, because we all got to own our shit. You feel me? And then go do getting jiggy with it.
Yeah, with Chris on stage, that would have been dope.
Would have been super dope.
Get Jada out there.
Overall, I don't know where you was going with this, but I mean, we gave the BET Awards show like 20 minutes, and that's blasphemy because that show was trash. How do you rate this show in these awards? Because I just thought they got half them shits wrong, and I thought the show. I don't think BET is a culture anymore, and it hasn't been in Rob Johnson's hands for damn near a decade at this point. It is no longer the post of the culture. It is not. It is strictly about getting eyes, and I understand that. Like, the internet has changed the way
it really has.
The culture moves, so it's about drawing eyes. So you get ass cheeks and shit. But I also think it's a referendum on hip hop in totality. And what I mean by that is, I don't think they're leaning into women because women are just the hottest thing of all time, and all these songs are so good. It's because the male rap is so bad right now. It is so bad and does not move the needle. I really feel that way. That's why they're leaning so heavily into, like, look at these ass cheeks. That's how I feel.
I mean, I can't hate you for that perspective because it's kind of right on time. Um, how do I rate these award shows? I personally, I fell out of love with these a long time ago. I felt out of love with the performances on there because I always felt like they were just lip syncing and kind of going through emotions, and it was like overproduced and under audioed, if that makes sense. And so I never, and I didn't put a lot of credence on it. I like to see if I have a favorite artist or whatever. I like to see that artist, get his just due the way I feel that they should and all that. I like that part of it. So I like to read like who won the awards and stuff and all that. But the actual award show, I think the reason why it's kind of turned into that, because I think a lot of people are like me. They kind of just want to see who you thought won and what kind of people did you bring into the party to, perform and stuff. And that's really all I want to see at that point. So I don't know. I think we're kind of as a people, as a culture, I think we're kind of falling out of love with this type of stuff. And it might be just because of the way it's all being presented to us. And like, we're kind of numb to the, like, who the hell picked that? We've said that so many times, you know what I'm saying? Like, what were they thinking when they did that over this? You know what I mean? So like, it gets, it's the boy who cried wolf. You know what I'm saying? If you keep doing something over and over and we're constantly like, why though? I didn't get that. I didn't get that one. I didn't get this one. It's like, why I don't even put no credence into it now. Who cares? So then I'm going to stand behind it when they pick my guy. That's how it's going to work. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know. Like, for instance, best female hip hop artist, right? How does Nicki get that over Glorilla? I don't get it. Like, Glorilla was
Nicki is the best. And none of the other females sell.
She was on fire all year. Like,
she
they had
2 singles.
Ice Spice, Lotto, Meg Thee Stallion, Sexy Red. They were all more outside. Cardi not so much this year, but like I feel like they were more outside than Nicki.
I don't agree.
You don't agree?
No,
Nicki was
dropped,
outside. I mean, this is last year, right?
Right. Basically. And Nicki dropped that Pink Friday 2, I believe, the end of the year.
She did,
and she got a couple joints that kind of been popping a little bit. No song of the summer, which is normally what you get from Nicki, right? You get the Starships, you get something that's crazy for the summer,
right?
Salute, Wapta. You get a song of the summer, but Nicki did take that and go on tour. So like, she's been on tour, and it's the third highest grossing female tour of all time type of shit. It's something like that. Don't quote me, but it's something crazy where she like breaking records right now. So like. It depends how you look at it, bro. Like, she's outside because niggas is going to pay to watch her perform these songs.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So, like, no, it's big, and her tour is breaking records.
I guess.
You don't hear a bunch of Nicki being blasted in the cars no more. You're not walking into Aeropostale and they playing Yeah, Glow. Right. So I get that. But there's a difference between somebody dropping an album and going on tour and making $100 million off of that tour, as opposed to Glorilla giving you Yeah, Glow and TGIF, 2 singles, which are bubbling. But not selling no units. You understand?
I do. And it's like, does everybody have to wait until you get as much work as Nicki's put in to get to that spot where you're dropping albums and doing, 10 million, 20 million on a tour? Like, how far now do you have to go to get to that point, right? Because like, I feel like somebody like the Lottos and Glorillas and Sexy Reds of the world, they're in the limelight so much, at least on the social media, like even on TV, like Ice Spice showing up on commercials and all that. Like,
but that's not hip hop, bro. That's you being celebrity. I get what you're saying, but like, what's good, cuz? I'm separating the music from celebrity. Ice Spice getting the McDonald's commercial don't got nothing to do with whether she dropped the Fire album this year. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? And I think like, do you got to do Nicki numbers to beat Nicki as for artist of the year? Yeah. Like, bro, if Nicki and you drop the same year and she dust your project and she go on tour and make 100 M's, right? And she got 8 songs that hit the top 20.
I guess last year. She's the better one. Right. No, I get that. That makes sense.
Next year when she don't drop, one of y'all can get y'all shit off.
Right. Shout out to Angie. She's on tour. She's just saying what you're saying. And I agree with her when she says that the award shows are a thing of the past, though. I think it's just like a performance thing. And
it is about what is niggas wearing, who pulled up with who. It's a fashion show. And then you want to see who's going to perform and where they go. It's more the show, like I said before, the show is almost more interesting based on what's going on and less about the actual show itself. I don't care about the awards. Just don't fuck it up. I don't care about the performances. Really, just don't have trash ones. Like you're just waiting to watch a train wreck, which is crazy if you think about it.
Word. So
the best part about that show,
mm-hmm.
I can interject for 1 second.
Yeah.
We're seeing niggas like Shabuzi get they flowers. Because I've been talking about him for like a year or two, right? I loved fucking Shabuzi. And then he gets this feature from Beyonce. Now he's in outer fucking space, right? And them actually showing country on the BET channel was like, that's big because like you almost forget that we come from that, right? That's us. Right. Because it's been so whitewashed, and it's not a racial thing. I'm just saying in general, it's been so whitewashed that like black country was looked at really weird. Like besides Darius Rucker doing his little country, nobody gave a fuck about black people in country. So like seeing not just black country, but young black country, young black country. It's a big moment. Watching these people get they due was a big thing, and I want to see like that shit embrace and to get bigger because country, like the way that they making it, it sounds good, bro. It don't sound like my Ford truck and my dog left type of shit. You know what I mean? It just sounds. It sounds like country. You got a country twang to it, but it sounds good. These are good songs. So that was big for me, bro. Now, I don't know why you bring on the country people and don't have a best country award. That's nuts. Maybe they thought they would have had to be non-inclusive because, I mean, it's still a predominantly white genre to the mainstream. Maybe they didn't want to have to put Jason Aldean and these motherfuckers in the category with Shabuzi. You know what I'm saying? As an example. And give it to a white person. Niggas might have snapped on that. So maybe that's what it was. Which I guess I kind of get. But I mean, if that's what it looks like, that's what it looks like. We didn't take Eminem out of the hip hop category. We didn't say black hip hop, white hip hop. We just put that nigga in there. That's where you go. So just give me the country. We in there.
I like it. Yeah, I don't think there should be a line, a divider there. That's stupid. That's kind of stupid. All right, we're gonna talk about this Meg album, man, because that's been on my mind, and it's the next thing coming up. Give me 1 second. All right, so that Meg album, did you get to listen to it?
Nah, you know I was busy this weekend.
You didn't listen to it. Okay.
Nah, I didn't. I'm gonna tune in this week to it though. Can we hold the topic till next week unless it's something topical today?
Yeah, no, it just fits the whole thing about what you were saying about, you know, all you give me is yeeks and what you gonna do with them and how you clap them the best and this, that, and third. And
is that what she gave?
Yeah, 18 tracks. You know what I'm saying? So I'll let you listen to it because it does have some highlights. I'm not gonna hold you. You know, it's got some good production on there. So yeah, let's hold that one then until you listen to it because I definitely would like to have that conversation.
For the record, y'all, I'm not knocking women talking about sexuality. I mean, niggas just talking about fucking everything, moving and selling drugs and spinning drills and all that and every single record too. It's just there is a difference. Like niggas is not pulling out their penis on every show and just flashing it to the crowd every fucking show, every performance. Like there's a difference. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, I get it. Right.
And Angie just wants to clarify not just BET. She means all award shows. Like it's a thing of the past. Do you agree with that?
Not totally. I think they're changing. Like I said before, like I'm in the game. So like a lot of times the game award shows are basically like a long 3-hour commercial because you want to, in gaming culture, you want to see what's coming next. You want to get hyped. You want to have the surprise announcements and then you give out awards. Right. And that's just a part of it. But it's mostly about what's happening in the gaming culture sphere. I feel like the BET Awards are just like that too, except they lean more into performances. And trying to honor people, trying to make it something bigger than just the awards, right? Because that would be kind of boring to give out 8 awards and call it a night, and I just don't think the current state of music that's being presented to the mainstream is strong enough to support a decent award show. If that makes sense, what I'm saying, I think the product and the mainstream, not all the artists, the mainstream shit is so diluted that it makes the award show suffer because you have to champion the best of the bullshit, and that's not interesting. And that's not good.
Word.
So Killer Mike won an album of the year. Niggas is like, oh yeah, it's Killer Mike. It must have been topical. I guess he won. And in my feeling, it's like, was that a good rap album?
It was.
Did it move the culture at all? No. Like,
Yeah,
like it's almost like them giving it to him because all these other rappers is really trash. So we got to give it to the person actually rapping still. And I'm not like downplaying him. I'm just saying that's what it felt like for him to get an award when nobody said put on that Killer Mike this year. Nobody said that to me. Right.
It and in all fairness, it is a dope album. And the thing with that one is like it's all independent. Like he did that. You know what I mean? That's the dope part about it.
He could be independent when you Kill a Mike. Like it's not like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But that's still dope though. You know, that he like takes that business acumen and applies it to what he's got going on currently. You know, there's something to be learned from that, you know, something to be said for that. Salute. We are not sponsored by yet. It should be. Hey, shout out to Allcrete. Matter of fact, I know we shout them out in the beginning of the show all the time. But, you know, shout out to Allcrete, Concrete Placement LLC, all those concrete needs. And shout out to House of Barbers, man. They got a barber or beautician in there for everybody's needs. They really do. I seen some ladies in there doing their thing. Dudes getting beards, like the you know how like they get the hot shades with the towel and all that. He does all that there. It's pretty dope. And now the waiting room has a massage chair. How do you like that?
I don't know nothing about that. You see my face?
Mm-hmm.
Know nothing about the hot towel with the shave.
So you don't grow facial hair. You just grow facial hair right above your lip, and that's it.
Look, I get my joints right here. You feel me? When these shit start coming in, I just hit the clipper right quick.
The clipper,
it's gone. I'm done.
Say word.
Yeah.
Shout out to House of Barbers. Shout out to
House of Barbers.
So pretty dope, man. It's a crazy world out there. I was seeing you know, some news going across my phone. Rick Ross popped up real quick and talking about it said Rick Ross lands in Vancouver amid Drake beef. Right? I was like, what? So
got you.
Yeah.
Look, he's like, yo, I want to see, bro. What happened?
Yeah. Got you. Pretty much. Right. So, but he did have a run-in with some people, but and I don't know if you've seen like some of the responses from Drake and have you seen it?
I've been watching.
So do you think Drake sent goons over to Vancouver?
No.
Do you think he's taking false credit for doing so?
I don't think he took credit for it. I just think he's relishing in the moment. As he should.
So you don't think they were sent by Drake? Neither do I.
No.
Neither do I. Why would he do that? That's retarded.
I think it's exactly what it is. I think the same way a nigga do it, I don't want to say that for this place. The same way somebody did a drive-by on Drake estate and shot up his bodyguard and shot up his house in the name of Kendrick, basically. Call it what you want to call it. The level of fame of these people is massive. So it doesn't strike me that somebody would be like, this is our city. It's Toronto.
Right.
And not pop off. Like, just because you from Canada don't mean you pussy. Like, that's just what it is. So people do anything for clout. And not that Rick Ross making a diss track against Drake is important to anybody's life. But people taking that as an opportunity to pop off and do clouty shit, not surprising. As an example, do I think that Puff Daddy himself and Suge Knight himself drove cars and did drive-bys on Tupac and Biggie respectively? No. I don't think that's what happened. No. I think it's people around the situation being goofy. It's always like that.
Right. Trying to be cool. Trying to be down.
Trying to be cool.
You know, trying to be at the cool kid table. That's what that is. It sounds simple, but that's really what it is.
So I saw it, bro. And I mean, like, he was standing there. He was lacking. Because he had his hands down while he's having a comment. It ain't like a nigga came out the crowd surfed on him and snuffed him and he ain't know what was coming. He was standing face to face with niggas.
Right.
Chopping them gums when you're not in your own hood, like you can't get touched. With your hands down. You feel me? On some weirdo shit. And niggas got in your face and you kept on bumping them gums and old boy took off on you.
That's what happened.
That's what happened. You lacking. Why your hands beside you? A nigga said he got beef with you, he got a problem with you. Matter of fact, let's take it back to what happened. You did just set, and niggas probably would have let you live until you wanted to play not like us as you left the stage.
That's what happened.
That's what happened, and that's what niggas took umbrage with. Not even your presence in totality, just you being on some fuck shit.
That part.
So then, niggas addressing it in your face. You wanted to talk it out, and old buddy didn't, so they snuff you. Your security and your friends, whoever the fuck they were, got involved, and they all got wiped. They all got wiped. So whoever you paying, all them niggas on your payroll, fire all them niggas. They all got wiped.
You need better security. Hey, I know a guy.
Matter of fact, don't hire me because I'm not defending you, Ross.
No, I know a guy. Wavy Wild Boy will take care of that.
So, like, I think for me, the most diabolical thing is not that somebody pressed you. The most diabolical thing is that the people you actually pay money to protect you all got wiped. And these dudes who were swinging on you were not big niggas.
Right.
These was 180-pound dudes. You saw them, right? These is like regular string bean niggas who just wiped these niggas up. No guns, no nothing. Just beat them up. Big niggas, like bigger than me, like 6'8", 300 pounds. You saw the dude, right? They had one nigga on the ground. He was like 6'8", 300, a big bear of a man. Yeah. And these two string beans is wiping him up. Wiping him.
Yo. You know, me and Shad said this. It's always the skinny motherfuckers who get you, right? You know that. You got to know that from life. It's always the skinny ones that fight back anyway. You know that. But anyway, shout out to us slender people out here just trying to get a nut in the world. Hello.
You respect him popping on him in the name of another man that ain't got nothing to do with you and don't know you?
Nah.
That weird?
Yeah, no, that's weird behavior. It's childish behavior. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. It's immature. Personally, I think any type of like really like physical altercation where it doesn't involve you disrespecting my woman or my manhood or my residence, I really can't see myself like swinging my arms at another human being anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like I just don't.
That. So you don't swing, you just get the blick.
Yeah, I just get my people. Yo.
You got hold up, you got goons? You got goons,
like, yo, that one. You know what I'm saying? that one right there. But you know what I'm saying, though, Black? Like, it's been a long time since I swung these hands around. You know what I'm saying? And it's like to get to that point and put myself in those situations is crazy. I know shit pops off and the world is crazy now, and I'm not outside half as much as I used to be. So who knows if I'm outside, what's happening, right? But I'm pretty sure that wherever I go, I'm probably not gonna fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, I might have to defend myself. That's a different story. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna have to fight, So Rick Ross, I think he was lacking out there. I think he a little too big for his britches. I think he thought who the fuck he was. He thought nothing could happen to him, and it happened to him. And thankfully, this is old school, man. This is all, like you said, there was no guns involved in nothing. There was just ass whoopers being handed out. You know what I'm saying?
Send him up, packed him up, sent him on his way. And then he looked like he wanted to get back, so they mopped him again. See, that was the crazy part. They let him get up off the ground. It was gonna let him be out. And he wanted parts again, so they re-wiped him. Like, how'd you get re-wiped when they gave you grace? Like, just go. You're not good security, sir. You just a big nigga.
Ay, Rick Ross, man. Stay home, and when you go outside, have a little respect for people, man. Come on, we'll be right back. All right, so listen.
Yeah.
Rick Ross, man. Stop. So anyway, as we progress in this beautiful show of ours, man, and we're on a music topic right now, and or at least talking about artists and such. Are you excited, sir, for the announcement of July 12th being the release date for the one and only Marshall Mathers dropping The Death of Slim Shady? What's your intriguement? What's your excitement level, 1 to 10 for this?
I will listen to it.
Mm-hmm.
What ended up happening was I heard the announcement. Believe it or not, I had a long drive to the airport. I had a decent flight.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I got back in New York, I had another drive back to the crib.
Sure.
So I ended up pulling up his entire discography before I took off on the plane, before I had Wi-Fi, and downloaded all of them and listened to every album from beginning to end.
You
it's
did?
Been a while since I've done something. I did. From beginning to end.
Okay.
Because there's a gap, and I didn't even realize, because I don't know if you know about I don't know, but like being in the service, when you gone, you are not in tune with the world. Or back then, you wasn't in tune with the world. There wasn't internet. There wasn't social
right.
media.
It was harder back then, sure.
So like, you don't know what the fuck going on. There's TV shows that ended while I was gone. I have no idea how they ended type shit. So like, there was a gap for me. When I got deployed, you're talking 2004, right? He had dropped Encore,
right,
which was hot ass. When I came back, I guess the assumption was he would have dropped since then, right?
Right.
But he didn't.
No.
I came back and he dropped that garbage ass Relapse. So like, I initially went to go play it just to be like, I want this trip down memory lane, take it all in, and then gauge how I feel about his new project. Make sense? I listen to every single track,
front
to back.
Sure.
The extended cuts to the deluxe, all the other extra shit. Yeah,
he's a dope MC, correct?
Dope MC. But man, did he change? When he stopped, I don't know if it's when he got on drugs or when he got on drugs down bad. But Encore and Relapse, it's a different artist. It's completely different than those first 3 albums. And then taking in the things he's been trying to get back with, his renaissance for me was he kind of transitioned when he did these songs with Rihanna for like those 3 or 4 years when he was dropping Monster and shit like that.
Right. That's Recovery.
Recovery, more triumphant sounding music. Marshall Mathers LP2. He had another Rihanna song. I think that's what Monster was on, actually. I think Love the Way You Lie was on the Recovery. Maybe it was Flip. Maybe Love the Way You Lie was on the other one. Whatever the case may be.
Yeah, right.
But that's not the same artist for that 10-year stretch. It's a different person.
Right.
And I kind of feel like he got the ball rolling again with Kamikaze.
Sure did.
And Music to Be Murdered By is super dope. There's a lot of good music there.
Did you like? So I like that Marshall Mathers LP too.
I don't like it as much. It wasn't bad, but I don't like it that much. But I do like Kamikaze. I do like Music to Be Murdered By. I say all this to say that I just took all these albums in, including the compilation album Eminem Presents, right? And the 8 Mile soundtrack. I listened to every single album, bro. In order.
Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot of music. He has a huge discography, bro.
I had like 10 hours to burn, so like I had time. You feel me?
Okay.
I'm excited to hear the death of Eminem because I think unlike with Jay-Z when he made Kill Jay-Z, I think he's gonna approach this a lot differently. And maybe he's gonna just kill that alter ego and give us a transition. I hope it's a transitional album. I hope it's this bullshit music like the single that he just dropped, Houdini, which is bullshit music. And I hope at some point in the album, because he's known for his skits. Yeah, he offs that nigga. He offs him. Right. And he makes some mature music for a 51-year-old. I'm not hating on his age. I'm saying if that's where he's at, what would make me interested is to see how he approaches the part of I'm killing this alter ego, kind of like Sean did with Jay-Z. That's why I'm interested in it. That was my whole point. I'm sorry for the diatribe, yo. I just wanted you to know that the context is I just heard all this nigga shit in order and took it all in. And that's kind of what's coloring this. Because Slim Shady should be gone. I mean, Eminem should be gone.
No, it's Slim Shady. The death of Slim Shady.
Yeah, that character should be gone. It's over. You not him no more. And you shouldn't be at 51. He's
right.
51. No,
be age appropriate. So let me ask you, having come fresh off of that, did it solidify for you because I know you have him pretty high on the totem pole as far as like lyricism and just being a dope wordsmith. Did he go up, down, stay the same?
I was looking for clues in the music to kind of understand where he was. Like he had songs when he says, about Encore and Relapse and how he was dealing with addiction pretty bad, and Relapse was him trying to find himself again musically. Right. I don't know if that means during his first 3 albums he was on drugs too. See what I mean? Like, did the drugs make him make bad music? And once he got off the drugs, he lost the muse, or was he on drugs the entire time? And the bigger he got, the more he indulged, and that's why he kind of completely fucking changed as an artist. Go listen, like to the beginning, the first 3 albums, and it's like that's not the same guy, and not because he's just older, but I mean like the music just. Everything after the 3rd album was like, what the fuck is this? This is not the guy, you know what I mean? That was like I don't know what the word might be, bro. Like not a breath of fresh air, but like just a kamikaze in the industry. It's not the same dude. So I guess for me, I don't know how to rate him. It's kind of like post lean Lil Wayne. Like Lil Wayne on lean, I'm sorry, raps well. Like he raps really fucking good. Lil Wayne before the lean was an okay rapper. He was okay, he was decent. Lil Wayne high is a monster. Lil Wayne sober again, not that good. So is it the drugs? Because a lot of niggas in the 70s and 80s was popping shit and doing crazy things, and your biggest rock stars were all on LSD and shit like that, and that's why they made good music. So I'm curious as to who is Slim Shady to him. Is it a drug-fueled musician, or is it really him and the drugs took away the pen? That's what I'm saying.
I can see a twist in all of this too, where he does what you're talking about, like he pulls off the whole kill Slim Shady, and Houdini being the last track on the joint. I can see that. You know, like he kills him, and then it's like, I'm back. You know, so you couldn't kill me. You know. So I'm curious. I'm curious, just like you. For those who don't know, you know, I love Eminem. I think that he came at a time for me where he kind of was a breath of fresh air, and he kind of he reinvigorated that MC in me that thrived for like dope penmanship and wordplay and like not staying within the confines of how everybody thinks you need to do this and what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like he did that for me. So Eminem, I hold near and dear. It just happened to be that he is one of the, like, whether you hate him or love him, or you hated the second half of his discography or you loved it, you cannot take away the fact that this dude just has a knack for putting words together and like using metaphors in a real sense of a metaphor. You know what I'm saying? Like he just is really good at that. You know what I'm saying? He's dope at that. So
he wasn't on Relapse.
You know. But yes, I'm ready for the 12th to hear the Death of Slim Shady and see where he takes it. You know, I'm curious to hear some cool Dre production. You know, there's a couple of things that come along with an Eminem album, right? You're gonna hear some cool Dre. You might get a dope verse from like a Obi Trice or Royce the 5'9" or Joyner Lucas. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody will show up on there. You know, so I'm curious. Are you curious about features now with Eminem?
Really. I know who to expect. I know who not to expect. I mean, he's pretty safe. His contemporaries are his contemporaries, and he's not gonna bring nobody else that you're not expecting. At least he's never done that before.
Right. That's true. But yeah, so you know the Lupe album actually dropped last Friday on the 28th. I did not get a chance to listen to that. I figured you'd probably listen to that.
Absolutely not.
You didn't. Are you going to?
I don't want to listen to the 2-hit wonder. I'm good on him.
Okay. All right.
We talked about this last week too. We talked about this at Hip Hop 50 when he got on stage, and I said, "What is he going to do? Kick push?" And he did kick push.
And then he left.
And then he fucking left. No, he gave 2 more songs, and we didn't want to hear that shit. Remember? There was 2 more songs. I was like,
We was talking. We turned around. Yo, it was such a. I saw the footage recently of Yankee Stadium, and I had taken like, you know, I like did a whole thing, like a whole panoramic of the whole joint on video. Yo, it was packed. It was fun. It was loud. The light show was dope. Do you remember how dope the light show was in there, man? Of course. Yo, that shit was
and I got the video, the panoramic video. It was super lit in that shit, bro.
Yo, it was fire, yo. Hip Hop 50. That was a dope concert at Yankee Stadium. Salute to everybody who put that on. Peace to everybody on Instagram. Remember, I don't be seeing when y'all get on there in the software. So shout out to you if you tap it in. I appreciate you. This is like the Instagram feed is just a way for you guys to know that I'm live and just to come on and join the show on Facebook or YouTube. That's the main areas. Twitch even. We over there as well. I think there's going to come a time where I just stop streaming to Instagram because I hate the disconnect. I hate for people to go on there and see that we're live and then they're talking to us and I'm not responding. That's never me. You know what I'm saying?
Why can't we get the IG feed, bro? We got to work on that because it is kind of a disconnect. I do like the fact that people are tapped in, we get the reach. But like you said, we don't see the comments. We see all the other platforms within our tool, but we don't see IG, which is stupid.
Exactly. You know, and if I could change that with the software I use, I will. We'll be back in one moment. All right, so to move on from that, man, the one thing I want to mention about Finally TV and what we're doing over here is it is rapidly approaching the second Thursday of the month, which is now being tagged as Verse Day Thursday every second Thursday every month.
Whoa. When is this Verse Day Thursday? What's the date?
July 11th at 9 p.m. on IG Live, Finally TV. One artist.
Join if I get the co-host.
You will join if you get to code. No, it's weird when there's two people on there all the time, because then when the third people it comes up, it's weird.
It's not.
I would love. Can you come to the crib? We can come to the crib.
Of course, bro.
Can you come to the crib if you want to do Verse Day Thursday with me? You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? We can set that up. So that goes down at 9 o'clock. Always a lot of fun. And I know for 100% fact, we're going to have Naija Chanel in the building. And I love the way that young lady sounds and sings. So she's going to come on and spit a verse for us. And I got a couple other things in the works. You know what I'm saying? Sounds like Blackout might be in the building. He might have to
He just told me I couldn't host. So, like, I don't know how I feel about this.
Well, I didn't say you couldn't host. I said you have to come here.
That's far. 9 o'clock? That's far.
He don't love me. He just said I'm in there. He just like we rewind the tape.
Look, I'll be lying. Y'all know I'll be lying.
But don't let me hold you though. I'm not kidding. Verse Day Thursday has been really fun. It's gonna be the third one that I've done. It's basically like a virtual cipher. You know what I'm saying? So I'm on there the whole time. I bring people up. The only thing, you know, it's been evolving. You know what I mean? And the one thing that I'm noticing is that, you know, it is an open format. So, you know, I'm not like vetting people and I'm not checking for what they got. If they're willing and they want to come on and do something, I'm allowing people to come up and do it. So sometimes, not every time, some people just don't got it, you know, and they want to go longer than the people who do got it, which is crazy to me. So there is an automatic cutoff. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to have it set up. I'm not going to tell you how I'm going to do it, but I'm just going to tell everybody that day, I'm not responsible for when you get cut off, but you're probably going to get cut off at some point. You know what I'm saying?
Nasty work.
Huh?
Nasty work.
It's got to be this way. I'm sorry. Shout out to everybody listening in streaming land. We know we appreciate you, especially my homeboy, Brian Stable out there. He's religiously. He let me know last week. He's like, yo, I don't see it on Spotify. And I'm like, but I already loaded that. I went and looked, and sure enough, I loaded it and never published it. So I like the song Samurai. Yep. I'm just reading all the comments. Y'all are dope people, man. I appreciate y'all being in here and rocking with us on Tuesday, 7 p.m. Black, Verse Day Thursday. I got through that. Can we talk a little bit about some sport moves that have happened in the NBA?
I think it's appropriate because, you know, I hate talking basketball, but yes, it's appropriate given what's happening in the sports world. So you can get 6 minutes. Let's go.
All right, let's get it. So listen, shout out to the rec boy. I see Shad in the building. Salute to that brother. So the Knicks, Bridges comes over from the Brooklyn Nets.
Yeah.
Power move for the Knicks or mediocre move?
I compared it to the Kevin Durant trade. I ain't gonna go too deep, y'all. I'm trying. Just tell me if I'm doing too much. I compared it to the Kevin Durant trade. Kevin Durant trade from Brooklyn to Phoenix. Mm-hmm. They gave up 5 first rounders, I believe, and 3 pick swaps. So they gave up everything they could give. Mikal Bridges, they did 1 less. So they did 4 first rounders, 2 pick swaps. So they're valuing Mikal Bridges as 1 less first rounder and 1 less pick swap
than Kevin Durant.
Now, granted, while Kevin Durant is way better than Mikal Bridges offensively, he is 35. Mikal's 27. Mikal has a good contract for today's NBA, 2 years, $48 million left. Really good contract. And he plays way better defense than Kevin Durant does at this point in his career. So the question is it a good trade? I think considering who's available and considering that the Knicks are good, so the first rounders are giving up should be pretty late in the first round and not high value.
Right. Yes. Right. They're not getting a lottery picks or anything.
As long as things pan out. Yes, I like the trade. On the court, I like the trade. Getting Mikal and re-signing Anunoby, I like that.
But here's my question to all us Knicks fans, and I really don't know the answer myself, so I've been talking to everybody about it.
Mm-hmm.
Do we keep Randall still though?
Yes, because we don't have Hartenstein no more. So yes.
So we can't get rid of him and get some picks back in a just a body like Hartenstein. Why did we let iHeart go anyway?
We couldn't sign him. You want to get into this, the cap shit? Because I'll explain it.
Yeah. Tell me real quick, because I want to know why iHeart's not on the Knicks.
With the new collective bargaining agreement, the penalties for going over the cap, and into the luxury tax are brutal. The idea is to keep teams from being able to stockpile talent and having a repeat of the Warriors when they had 4 Hall of Famers on the same team.
Right.
So that's part of it. The second part is there's something called Larry Bird rights. If you have a player on your team for 3 consecutive seasons, you are able to go over the cap, no matter what it is, to resign that player to keep him. As an example, I've been on this team for 3 years and I made $1 million. Even if I have no cap space, meaning I have no money available according to the rules to pay this person, with his Larry Bird rights, I can give him up to the maximum contract allowed by the NBA to retain him. That is called the Larry Bird rule, and it's literally called Larry Bird rights. You only get those if you had a person on your team for 3 consecutive years. Hartenstein had a 2-year contract. He has what you call early bird rights, meaning that they could not exceed their cap space number to sign him to whatever contract he asked for because they hadn't had him on the team for 3 years. The early bird rights allows you to give him a certain percentage of the cap. For him and his amount of playing time, that was 4 years and $78 million, which is a lot of money, right? A lot of money, but it's $19.5 million per year. That's the most that they could legally give him because they didn't have his bird rights. Now, if New York had no players on the roster and had all this free cap space, they could have signed him to whatever they wanted. But that's not the case with almost any team in the NBA.
Right.
So the most they could offer him, New York, was 4 years and $78 million. The Oklahoma City Thunder offered him 3 years, $87 million, which means $29 million a year. Yeah. $29 million is bigger than $19 million a year. Therefore, you lost
any day. Yeah. So are we going to see more 3-year deals off the bat just to avoid this for other teams? Or are we going to see more 2-year deals so they can get into the situation?
Bird rights have been in play for a long time. Long time since Larry Bird.
So we won't see a change.
Bird rights.
Right.
It won't be a change because normally what you do is you're not expecting people you sign those kind of contracts to turn into big explosive players. Remember, rookies have 4-year deals off rip. So if they're good, you keep them. And typically big name free agents don't sign for less than 3 or 4 years. They don't sign 2-year contracts. Those are typically role players. But every once in a while, somebody exceeds their contract. Like Gilbert Arenas, remember him? Was a 2nd-round draft pick, had a 2-year contract for his first team, the Golden State Warriors, believe it or not. Then became a free agent, and they could not go over the cap to re-sign him. They actually changed that and made the Gilbert Arenas rule to protect teams from having 2nd-rounders who exceed that and keep them. It came into play with Nikola Jokic, who's the best player in basketball right now, was a 2nd-round pick of the Denver Nuggets, and they used the Gilbert Arenas rule to be able to sign him to a maximum contract.
Got you.
This is some financial bullshit, but basically, New York offered him the most money that they could legally offer only because he only had a 2-year contract initially. Every other team in the league could offer him way more, which is unfair, but that's the way it works.
And they weren't going to just offer him another 2 years at $30 million to make him stay.
They couldn't. They offered him the most they could offer. The most they could offer is 4 years, $78 million. That's what they offered.
So if they'd done 2 years, they couldn't give him more money. It would still be 30 something, whatever, for 2 years. Got you. So now, okay, here's my question. And I don't feel this way. I don't feel like we missed anything. But do you think that we missed out with Paul George going to Philly? Should we have pushed harder to get him here?
No. Paul George is 34.
Just because he's older.
Just because he's older.
Okay.
I'd rather have Mikal.
Fair enough. I don't think we're gonna hold on to Randall. I'm of the crew that says they're gonna end up trading him.
I think if we can get a big who can give us half of his production, we would do that.
Yeah.
I think they put the onus on the wings, but right now we can't trade him. We got Thomas Robinson. Like, come on, like stop it.
No, and Randall. And we kept Mitchell.
Yeah, we kept Mitchell. He picked up his option. So yeah, we kept him. I mean, you're gonna trade your only other center?
No, I wouldn't. Yeah. But like, especially with somebody so injury prone, like, dude, refresh my memory. Randall's kind of a liability on defense, right?
He's not a great defender. No,
Right.
but he tries.
He runs down the court at least.
Yeah, he tries.
Right.
He's not a great defender, but he tries. He's 28-8, like with 4 assists. Like he's good offensively.
Yeah. All right.
He's gonna have to play some backup 5 this year. He'll start at the 4, but they're gonna have to have minutes with him at the center position because we don't have anybody else. So that's just what it is. That's a little NBA for y'all. Sorry to get so deep into the cap, but that's why we couldn't keep Hartenstein. We literally didn't have a chance to keep him.
We're gonna be right back with everybody's favorite segment. Hold on. All right, so we've been doing it for a little while, man. I love it. I've grown to really like this segment now.
Yo, shout out to Bronny James and nepotism. Yo, Gabe be tripping, y'all. I'm sorry. Shout out to Bronny James and nepotism. Shout out to LeBron James Jr. being drafted and not deserving it, and then everybody acting like he actually deserved it. I'm not hating on him. Shout out to a black man.
Sounds like hate to me. Sounds like hate to me.
Shout out to you getting your son into the league, right? But let's not act like he earned that shit. He didn't.
If they get a chip together,
they won't.
We're not going to hear the end of LeBron, the GOAT. You know that.
That's crazy. But you're right. We wouldn't hear the end of
it. We would not hear the end of that. Like Jordan didn't do it. Yeah,
that's crazy.
Jordan's son sucks.
Oh wow. Jordan also never lost in the finals. Let's just keep it a bean. So let's just go
facts.
With that.
That's all facts. So the show segment is called Who Said What? And I would be remiss if I didn't do this because I worked on this. So we're gonna get into the segment. Oh, hold on. What's this?
Ooh, and been saying that. Who said that? Who said that? Who said that?
What? What are you saying?
Don't you realize what you're saying?
Yeah, that's what it is. So we are in here right now. It's the Who Said What segment. This is where we quote some rap lyrics, and y'all got to tell us who said it, when they said it, in the song, and what song it came from. Now, if it's a Method Man song and you're telling me it's a Wu-Tang song, I'm gonna tell you that's wrong. You know what I'm saying? If it's the Method Man remix that we're getting some METHOD Man remix, and we're quoting lyrics from the remix, and you say, yo, that's Method Man from the Method Man song, I'm gonna tell you you're wrong because you got to say the remix. Fair? That makes sense?
Put it X.
Now, I think Black really likes this segment too. If I'm reading my boy right, I think he enjoys the segment. Do you have some bars you want to put up first, good sir?
Why you always make me go first? This is crazy.
I could go first because I got something. I got something ready to go. Who said what? So remember, there's 3 points for every set of bars that we are quoting, right? So the artist name, what song it came from, and a bonus point if you could tell us what verse it came from. There is a leaderboard, and on that leaderboard, Vanessa is pretty much at the top, been at the top for a minute now. Let's show this real quick. So Vanessa's up there. We got Rock's Kitchen at 7. We got Mr. Catch Rec himself from In the Studio with the Rec Boys with 4. Dan Voice with 4. Let me go down this list a little bit more. Hollywood Herb Dan Voice got 3. Hollywood Herb got 2. Sosa got 2. Senior G has 1. So the leaderboard has been intact. Everything's good here. I love that we're keeping track. Winner at the end will receive some monetary gift. And I'm trying to figure out maybe like a shirt, maybe like an interview too, so there's something in it for the winners out here. So make sure you're going ahead and putting your best foot forward and trying to guess what we got going on right here on Who Said What. So Black, you got something you want me to go?
Oh, you just kick it off, bro.
I'll kick it off? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, hold up. This one, now listen, y'all. If y'all don't get this one, I'm gonna be upset with y'all, and I'm not talking to y'all no more. All right, here we go. Where did it go? Oh, I see. Okay. I see what you did. All right. Here we go. You make me feel like I did you wrong, going places where you don't belong. Ever since I left the city, You got exactly what you asked for. Running out of pages in your passport. Who said that? Who said that? Oh, that's where you going with yours. Do you know where that's from, Black?
I do. I think I do. I recognize the lyrics, yeah. But that's diabolical.
All right, let's see. Okay. See, Vanessa's out here popping it up. Well, okay, so Vanessa gets the point for Drake. Herb gets a point for the song. Now, shout out to Hollywood. What verse is that? Whoever posted first gets the point. Chronological order is this, chat. Let me get over to my leaderboard and start giving some points. You know how I love giving out points. Damn, Vanessa always doing that, bro. I'm gonna give her all Blacks money. Watch.
Quite a lot of them people like that.
Who said what? Man, it is. It's verse 2. Absolutely. See, I was on brand. I'm on time. Your favorite artist out here. And I'm happy that Herb actually chimed in, because if he didn't, I'd have been upset, because he's been championing Drake for the last 3 weeks, trying to act like he won that battle. He's still delusional. But I love him for it. So yeah, shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. Hollywood Herb back, climbing up that leaderboard with number 3 points on there. And Vanessa now is double digits. So let's get it. I love it. Shout out to Angie. Happy birthday time to you. I like that there's a bridge. Maybe the third verse then. No, it's actually verse 2 on there. All right, Blackout. Do you have another set of bars for the people?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm gonna run them bands up. Take care of them funds, bitch. I got a mom's, bitch. She got a mom's, bitch. I got sisters and brothers too, bitch.
Dan Voice in the building. What's going on, man? We playing Who Said What? Hollywood, I wasn't even a fan until the beef started. Shout out to Hollywood. Yo, can you say that again, good sir?
Do I need to?
Yes, absolutely. Everybody
right.
they got to hear at least 2-3 times. Let's go.
I'm gonna run them bands up. Take care of them funds, bitch. I got a mom's, bitch. She got a mom's, bitch. I got sisters and brothers too, bitch.
That's just hilarious. Dan don't know. He's like, wow, I don't know. Shout out to Dan Voice, man.
Yeah, I feel like niggas was catching me with the slow flow, so I had to switch it up a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No slow flow today.
Yeah.
Remember, we ain't picking nothing that's all hard and weird B-side type of shit. These are all big songs.
Yeah, pretty much for the most part, man. You know,
I ain't gonna do that to y'all. Nobody got nothing, huh? 2 Chainz, I love it. Vanessa, I love it. Couldn't be more wrong, but I love it. I love it. I love that my bars is confusing y'all. I'm gonna run up them bands. Take care of them funds, bitch. I got a mom's, bitch. She got a mom's, bitch. I got sisters and brothers too, bitch.
Is anybody getting close? Let's see.
I like where you at. I hear you, Herbert. Delivery sounds like mystical, but the lyrics sound too modern. Okay. Voice, are you saying Gucci Mane? Is that what you're trying to say? It's not Gucci Mane. I like where you at with it. I like where you at with it.
Okay.
Can anybody get that? Not gay. I mean, you know the answer, but the way I'm saying it, you would have never guessed, right?
Nah.
Right.
Nah.
I think I did good this time. Y'all can get this shit.
Now, Black, from our point of view, and I'm gonna have you do the lyrics again. From our point of view, do we want to say, do we feel good when we're giving them stuff that they get all the points on, or do we feel better when they can't guess it? From your point of view, what do you like better?
I like to hear the knowledge, because I think lyrics are deprioritized in music now. So like, I'm happy when y'all get it, because it means like the people that's watching the show actually tune in to the lyrics and listen to these records and pick up on it. So like, nah, I want you to win. Now I don't want it to be easy. I'm not gonna do hickory dickory dock. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I want you to win. That's why we're not picking up scare songs. That would be crazy. It got to be things that you should know if you're just a casual fan of hip hop. I feel like. Yeah, okay, Jay-Z. Nah, Dan. No, Jay-Z. One more time for y'all.
That is not Jay-Z.
I'm gonna run up them bands. Take care of them funds, bitch. I got a mom's, bitch. She got a mom's, bitch. I got sisters and brothers too, bitch.
Do y'all know where that's from? It's who said what? 2 bars of lyrics. You tell us who said it, where it came from, and what verse it is for a bonus point
Kodak
on the
Black.
leaderboard.
That's another good guess. That's not correct, but that's another good guess. I'm gonna give y'all 20 more seconds try to get it. I don't think y'all can though. I don't think y'all can. I'm gonna do it one more time, even a little bit slower. I'll let Mr. Magic off No Limit, but I know he ain't say that. I'm gonna run up them bands. Take care of their funds, bitch. I got a mom's, bitch. She got a mom's, bitch. I got sisters and brothers too, bitch.
Y'all think about that. Who said that? Where did it come from? And if you guess the verse, you just take a guess, man. We'll be right back. All right. So where we at?
All right.
Where we at?
See Rick Ross, y'all not even close. So I think it's time to call it.
It's time to call it.
I'm gonna give y'all the last bar of that stanza. Now y'all gonna get it. Points off the table. Points off the table. Nobody got anything close. But here's the last bar of that stanza. You ready? I ain't going out like no idiot. I'm a OG. I don't.
Do y'all know which one that is? I'm curious because the one I'm about to hit y'all with. If you don't know this one, I might have to change who I'm going with.
Y'all got it now, right? I ain't going out like no idiot. I'm an OG. I don't.
Oh wait.
Free that man.
Word.
Free Young Thug.
Oh, there you go, man.
Lifestyle, Young Thug.
Yeah, Lifestyle, Young Thug. And
Young
and
Thug.
to be honest, y'all, I wouldn't have known if I didn't have it in the chat. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Wouldn't have known that shit neither.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. Lifestyle, Young Thug.
Listen. Yo, listen. The reason. One of the reasons I like it is like I do like to see people guess it because I like to know if they're even paying attention to the lyrics anymore. Sure. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of artists that have come out in the last 10, even 15 years now that like I swear to God, I can't understand what they're saying. Like I have to listen to their like whole album once and then listen back to it so I can start catching like what they're actually saying, you know? So with that said, that preface, and that's kind of a hint on where I'm going with this, y'all. Here is your third chance to get at 3 points and get on that leaderboard and get that prize at the end of the season. I already let Black know what it is, and I'm going to read this off to y'all. And it says, and I quote, I'm going to need me a little baby who going to listen. Girl, I don't want to be the one you've been egging. Mama told me, boy, make good decisions. Who said that? Who said that? I actually gave y'all more than I had to. But I'm going to need me a little baby going to listen. Girl, I don't want to be the one you egging. My mama told me, boy, make good decisions. Who said that? Who said that? Oh, okay, that's the next one. Okay. Can y'all get that one? Let's see. Oh. He said, yeah, I don't know, and then hit me with it?
He said, yeah, I don't know to me.
Oh, no idea what song or what verse. I just know that specific quote from captions on IG.
Okay.
See, we giving out points in this bit. Can anybody name the song or what verse that is? And I ain't your agent, Herb, but you know, you might want to just throw a number out, right? He can't hurt. Throw a number out, and what song is that? And stop Googling it. I love that he be on time with this shit, man. Like Hollywood. Verse 1, that's what it is. Verse 1. Nobody knows the song, huh? Nobody knows the song. That's interesting. So in the beginning, it said, Lil Kodak, they don't like to see you winning. They want to see you in the penitentiary. That don't rhyme. I need a little baby who gonna listen. Girl, I don't want to be the one you egging. My mama told me, boy, make good decisions. Right now, I gotta keep tunnel vision. Tunnel vision.
Gabe, what you know about that tunnel vision record? What you know about that?
I don't know anything about that. I just looked it up. Said, what's a popular Kodak Black song? I want to know if these guys know who the hell. Never gonna Google. That's not fun, of course. Her. All right, so hold on. Let's get to the leaderboard, though. We gotta do some things. Hold on. You know how I like giving out these points now. All right, so who said Kodak Black? Hollywood, right? Hollywood get that. He got the verse 1, and surprisingly enough, Vanessa did not score on this one. That's crazy. She's in the lead with 10. Rock's Kitchen at 7. Hollywood got 5 now. Catch Wreck with 4. Dan Voice with 3. Sosa back there with 2, but he in the mix then. Senior G's on the board and all that. So what's up? Do we do have time for one more. I mean, we're gonna be squeezing it, but we got time for one more, brother.
I got one more. I'm gonna give y'all a layup. Y'all ready? It's a layup.
All right, let's get it.
Ain't fucking with bitches. Ain't buying no clothes. Want to do some shows and make me some songs. Make sure that other shit come in, get sold. We fuck with the strippers because we play with the poles.
Yo, Black be giving y'all the whole verse and shit, yo.
Look, Gabe. B-boy.
In my B-boy stand, you know?
I got y'all again. Y'all ready? Because I know that's a little choppy flow. Y'all ain't ready for that. Ain't fucking with bitches. Ain't buying no clothes. Want to do some shows and make me some songs. Make sure that the other shit come in, get sold. We fuck with them strippers because we play with them poles. Pause.
Because we play with them poles. What kind of pole he talking about, man?
I mean,
no Diddy.
No Diddy. No bad boy.
No, don't be a bad boy with Diddy.
Where y'all at? I'm giving y'all layups here, man. I gave y'all thugger lifestyle, and y'all ain't even bought that. Now I'm giving you a super layup.
Super layup. I really didn't think anybody was gonna get that Kodak Black joint because I can't understand what the boy's saying. Apparently everybody else can.
Too short. What made you say too short, Vanessa? Was it the Diddy Bop I was doing? Was it the old school? It's not too short, but you know.
Did he do it?
I watched that documentary. It was a puff piece, some TMZ bullshit.
Yeah. Y'all gotta have at least one classic in the mix, or else I can't win. Oh, you scored points today.
Facts.
You scored some
Ain't
real
fucking with bitches. Ain't buying no clothes. Want to do shows and make me some songs. Make sure that other shit come in, get sold. We fuck with them strippers because we play with them poles. Pause.
The word bitch. Oh, bitch. Yeah, he be saying that too short.
Copy.
See, I be knowing, Vanessa. I be knowing. So, because Black gives you the whole verse anyway, I'll tell y'all, this is an artist from the last 15 years.
Sure.
I can tell you that.
Popular song.
Juvenile. No.
Oh, I like the Juvie guest, though. I like, because he got a bop like that. I like the Juvie guest, Vanessa. I do. He got a bop like that.
Vanessa be knowing, man.
She be on it, though. I'm seeing that. Anybody else got a guess? You need me to do it again? Because I got y'all.
Yeah, do it again.
All right. Ain't fucking with bitches. Ain't buying no clothes. Want to do shows and make me some songs. Make sure that other shit come in. Get sold. We fuck with the strippers because we play with the poles. Pause. And I will give y'all one more hint. Where I'm stopping is not me fucking up the record. That's where this artist stops at during these lines. Not the right cadence, but it's where they stopping. So it doesn't rhyme. It's not because I changed it because he didn't rhyme.
Just like I actually didn't quote the Kodak Black joint because I didn't like how it didn't rhyme. So I picked another set of bars that rhyme better. Put your words together better. I'm sitting here telling him he's got so many views and streams, bro. It's amazing, man.
Yeah,
anybody could really be out here. Yeah, man. You just got to really have some perseverance.
So y'all all quiet, huh?
Nothing on this one.
I'll be waiting for Angie to jump in with a guess and be like Michael Jackson Thriller or something. I'll be trying to see.
Word, Hollywood, word.
All right, I'm gonna wrap this up one more time for y'all. Offset. I like the Offset. Yo, you got some good fucking guesses. I like the Offset guesses, not Offset. How do I give this to you? I'm gonna say it one more time, but I will also give you another hint after I'm done. Let me give y'all 20 seconds and we're gonna wrap it. Ain't fucking with bitches, ain't buying no clothes, want to do shows and make me some songs. Make sure that other shit come in, get sold. We fuck with the strippers because we play with the poles. Pause.
What's the hint?
Here's your hint. This artist is under 30.
There you go.
Yeah.
So he had to come out in the last 15 years. What we thinking here? You make me want to go look and see how popular that song was now.
Very popular.
They're going to have until we need another break.
We'll be right back with the answer, Gabe.
Yeah, like let's do that. You know what I mean? Yeah, we'll be right back with the answer. Give me a moment, actually. Here we go. Maybe this person will know. I don't know. NLE Chopper. Nope. It's not that. It's not NLE. I'm trying to think of a correlation there.
As soon as I do the next bar, they're going to get it.
No,
I'm waiting for you to cut to the commercial break.
Yeah, we're going to do that and be right back. All right, back with Who Said What, 2 bars of lyrics. You're supposed to tell us who said it, where it came from. Bonus point if you tell us what verse it is. Leaderboard intact. Where we at, Black?
Going once.
Mm-hmm.
Going twice.
Mm-hmm.
We up out of here.
That's it.
Here's the next bars. Brand new car is noisy. Come through and it's roaring. You ain't gotta worry. Don't care about your boyfriend. See me and get nervous. I damn near did it perfect.
Do they know?
And determined. It's safe to say I earned it. Whoa. Yeah. None of you guys can fly as me, you little baby. Whoa. I mean, I told you I'm giving y'all softballs here, man. Now, is it hard to follow little baby lyrics? Yeah. You be doing some mumbling.
I don't always understand words.
Yeah, that's big, and it's recent. It's
2019.
Yeah.
You know, 2019, man. How does that feel to you when I say that was 5 years ago?
It don't feel like it, but I mean, the pandemic fucked up like 2 whole years, so that's not surprising.
It did though, right?
Yeah.
It did though. We want to say shout out to everybody that's tuning into the show. You know, we talked about a bunch of things today. Y'all have been super dope the whole way through, man. Really have been. I appreciate everybody who tunes in. I appreciate everybody who watches this on the playback on those MP3 streaming platforms and all that good stuff. On the VGN network, over there at the Village Global Network, heard around the world in 191 countries. This audio will be played again. So shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all. We appreciate y'all. Y'all got any good idea why OG's co-sign Lil Baby, even though he's every bit as bad as the other Lils and Youngs? What's your 30-second analysis on that?
Because he's not as bad. There are levels to badness. There's levels to mediocrity. Let me say that. He's above mediocre. And it could just simply be like he's more digestible, easy to listen to, more memorable hooks. Even if he doesn't rhyme really well, it's easier to take him in. Pause.
Yeah, I always thought that, not for nothing, his other name counterpart. You know, the Baby and Lil Baby. I actually was never mad at them. I always thought they could rap. You know what I mean? So shout out to them. Yo, Black, shout out to you. Shout out to everybody watching. Shout out to Angie. Shout out to the household over there at your place. Shout out to everybody here making this happen. Shout out to the dog. Shout out to all the supporters. We love y'all. We'll be back next week, man. Y'all be good. Peace.